It's your girl, I.am.Tiffanee. How y'all doing? Whew, Sagittarius. Today is the full moon eclipse in Taurus. So there's probably a lot of energy going on right now. Definitely feeling exhausted, fatigued, emotions, chaos. You know, I don't really remember. I just all the signs and symptoms, but I feel like I've been feeling all of them. Definitely. I'm definitely feeling the energy of this full moon eclipse. And that's tonight. All right, Sagittarius, let's get this reading started for you. So I'm doing 3 decks. There are 3 different decks from the decks that I used previously, the previous reading. But the first deck is still going to tell you the subject of the message. Second deck is basically confirmation of the message, the intuitive message that I'm going to give you. And the third deck is advice. So let's get this started. I'm exhausted, so I got me a new mattress, and it was supposed to be soft, and I feel like it's not. But I probably just got to wear it out a little bit or something, but I don't feel rested. But then again, I did go to sleep a little late and woke up in the middle of the night and woke up a little bit early than I was supposed to wake up, so I probably just didn't get enough sleep. Anyways, let's get this started. And all week I've been having intense dreams every night, intense dreams every night. Definitely for this whole week. I feel like since last week, probably even before. But let's get this started with your reading. Sagittarius. Spirit, what kind of messages do you have for the Sagittarius? I already reshuffled all the cards, but I like to get some more licks and to show y'all that I do shuffle y'all cards, and whatever cards come out, it's just the cards that, are for you. All right. So bottom of the deck is the Phoenix Rising. Sagittarius, you're going through a death process, or you are about to go through a death process to where you will be reborn. Who you were before, how you were before, is no longer who you are. You are a new person. That is the Phoenix Rising, a death and rebirth process. That's basically what it is. You're going through a major change, and it might be hard for you because, it's hard for everybody. Even Scorpios, we're known to be the Phoenix because we're always going through death and rebirth. We're always changing, but it's still, something you have to grow accustomed to, accept who you are now, accept that you no longer accept what you accepted before, okay? You're a changed person, Bottom of the patience. The card that's actually on the table is patience. So Sagittarius, while you're going through this Phoenix Rising, right? While you're going through this death and rebirth process, you need to have patience. Like I said, change. This is going to be a major change because you've been who you've been for so long that you're used to who you've been. You're used to the thought process you had. You're used to the things you used to didn't mind entertaining, the things that you accepted. But now, you're not doing it no more. And so with change comes patience. You have to understand that you may feel like you're lost, okay? But you're not lost. You're going into the unknown. We're going to the unknown where obviously you don't know. So you're feeling like you're lost. You're feeling like you don't know what to do, but just flow. The part of this Phoenix Rising, the part of this death and this rebirth process is just flowing. It's just going with the flow. Take one step at a time, and be okay with this change. Yeah. Okay, second deck. You're probably, lost, thinking like, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know where I'm going or where I'm going to end up. But that's the thing. That's all about having faith. That's the thing about, having faith, believing in God and believing in yourself, that believing in the universe, that everything's happening the way it's supposed to, and everything's you're going to get to where you're meant to be the person who you are meant to become. Just have faith. Have patience while you transition through this change. All right, Spirit, what divine messages do you have for the Sagittarius? Sagittarius. All right, bottom of the deck. I told you. Death card. You're going through a death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Something in your life has ended. Something major has ended in your life. And that's what kind of started this phoenix rising process, this death and rebirth process within yourself. Maybe it's something that, you invested a lot of your energy, your time, your feelings, your love, your finances, or whatever. You devoted a lot of yourself into this situation, this relationship, this friendship, this job, or whatever the case may be. And you're seeing that, you need to end it. Either you're ending it on your own, or the universe is forcing it for you. And just know that whatever is ending in your life is only a beginning of your new life, of your new self, or just, I was a new relationship. I don't believe in jumping from relationship to relationship. You need that time to heal. You need that time to grow. You need that time to love yourself. And you need that time to release and detach yourself of the energy that you're coming from. Like if it was a relationship, you need that time to release that energy from that person. Same thing with friendships, same thing with jobs. Card on the table is change. I told you. Spirit, thank you for the confirmation. Change. I said change and patience. Patience and change. While you're going through this, it really is the same cards coming out. Phoenix Rising is a death and rebirth process. It's a beautiful thing. Don't be scared. I don't want to end this relationship. I love him. Or I don't want to end this friendship because that's my dog. My day one. I've been knowing him since birth. Okay. But it's that person was not benefiting you in regarding to your growth, in regards to your peace, your happiness, your sanity. Whatever doesn't bring peace in your life should not be in your life. You either need to cut that off all the way, or you need to love them, which is kind of the same thing, but love them from afar. You can't have them in your life because you're not growing, you're not prospering, you're not happy. And that person probably don't love you as much as you need to love yourself, as much as you love them. Same thing with job. And Sagittarius, you're not the only one who's going through this. Like, basically everybody's going through this. And with this message right now, with today being a full moon eclipse, full moons about closures. Full moons are about endings of relationships, endings of things that does not serve your higher good, that does not need to be in your life. So this is a great sign, a great message for today, for the energy of what today is. Full moon eclipse. Okay. So just bask in this energy. Spirits, what advice do you have for the Sagittarius regarding their message? Spirit, what advice do you have for the Sagittarius regarding their message? Sagittarius. Spirit, what advice do you have for the Sagittarius? Sagittarius. Serendipity. at the bottom of the deck. So, serendipity is like, you know, signs, synchronicities, coincidences. There's no such thing as coincidences. It's just there are things are popping up in your life that are meant to help you, that are meant to show you, guide you in the right direction. For instance, okay, maybe you're getting out of a relationship or a friendship or a job, and then you know, then you start, after you take that time to heal yourself, okay, learn the lessons, because you know, if the person who you was dealing with was a bad person or they did you wrong, understand that you played a part in it too. So don't just, it's not a one-sided blame. You know, take accountability for your actions and your choices also. But after you go through that healing process, right, and you find yourself again and love yourself again, and then you start thinking about the man or woman that you really want, right? You wrote a list, you know, or you envision it, and you know what you want now, right? Because you didn't experience what you don't want, so you now know what you do want. You have a good idea, right? And then, especially when it comes to physical appearance, but mind you, it has to be more than just physical. It has to be more than just, you know, surface level, more than physical, more than material, you know. But of course, physical is what we see first, right? So you envision mentally or wrote it down physical appearance of what you want in a man, and then, or a woman, sorry, and then the personality, what type of person you want, you know, and on everything else, right? So you go somewhere, you go to a coffee shop or something, you know, a restaurant or a bar or a library, any place, okay? And then you bump into somebody, or you drop something, someone picks it up for you, or vice versa, and you look up at them and you see that they're the person you envisioned. Okay? And then they or you start a conversation. Okay? Serendipity. Okay? Or another example, you know, you think of you randomly, out the blue, think of somebody you have met before. Not necessarily been with before, but met before. Could be anything, a job, a class, any place, you know, whatever. Mutual friends or something, you know. And you just out of nowhere completely just that person name and face just pops up in your mind for no reason at all, right? And then by the end of the day or the next day or the week or whatever, you run into that person. That's serendipity. Same thing as a friend or a job. You leave a job and you look back on the jobs or businesses that you've done that failed or you didn't care for, and now you know what kind of work you want to do now, right? And then lo and behold, you either come across a website or a job position, or somebody calls you with a job offer of what you want. Serendipity, okay? Fated. Oh my God, like these cards, Sagittarius, like fated, fates is what's on the table. So what it looks like with all these cards together is you are going through a major change, a death and rebirth process. That's the Phoenix Rising. You got the actual death. And the Phoenix Rising and the death card are both the cards at the bottom of the deck, okay? And then you either have gone through that, or you are going through it, or you are about to go through it, right? A death of a situation, relationship, friendship, job, or whatever else, okay? But definitely a death of yourself, and then a rebirth of your new self. And only in how you can have a rebirth of your new self is, like I said, learning from your past and everything, taking accountability, okay? Letting go, forgiving yourself, forgiving others, healing, And then you're able to finally really love yourself. And then you will finally find real peace and real happiness. But while you're going through all these changes and everything, you are entering a new part of your life, really a new life. And with this new life and this new self, like you're gonna have to have patience. In the card that you have, you're gonna have to have patience because it's a whole new world, something that you're not used to. So you're gonna have to have patience with yourself, with God, with the universe, with everything, because this is something that you're not accustomed to, that you're not used to. So everything, like this is the time where you're gonna be learning new things, and you're gonna have to just flow because you have stepped into the unknown. This new life is the unknown. You don't know nothing. You may have ideas, okay? You may learn. I mean, you're gonna learn to this new life, right? And with this new life is change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. In order to become successful in this new life, and I don't mean just like career-wise or whatever, just successful in whatever you partake, relationship, friendship, job, business, whatever. In order to have a successful life and to have real happiness and peace and love, you're gonna have to evolve. You're gonna have patience. You're gonna have to learn. You have to be open to learning and receiving. Okay. This was fated to happen, okay? This is for everybody. It's not just you, Sagittarius, or you individually. You're not just going through this. Everybody at some point in their life is going through it. But really, like this past year, last year, this year, and probably even next year, it's just some major change, universal changes that's happening for all of humanity, okay? It's just kind of happening at separate times, but really at the same time, But this is fated to happen, so don't go against the grain. Don't fight against the movements, the current. Just flow with it, and then watch how all the serendipity, signs of synchronicities, coincidences happens. Okay, if you just open yourself up to the universe, open yourself up to God, you will be able to witness. You will be able to see the universe talking to you, the universe moving for you, with you. Okay, Sagittarius, that's a beautiful reading. I love how these cards came out. They're like synchronistic. They're same cards. Like something major is happening in your life right now. Go with it. Don't fight against it. Just don't hold on to something that you need to let go of, whether it's a relationship, a friend, a job, an attitude, a personality, a thought process. Let all that shit go, so you can welcome it. So you can walk into and be welcoming of this new life, this new phase. Okay? All right, Sagittarius, have a good day. Bye.